Hi there, and welcome back to Wellness and Wisdom. If you're here, it's because you care about your health, and I admire that deeply. Today, we're talking about something that shows up on many dinner plates, but may be quietly affecting how you age: fish. Hook 030's emotional question. Fish is often seen as a healthy choice, light, clean, full of omega-3s. But what if I told you? Not all fish is created equal. And if you're over 60, some fish could do more harm than good. Yes, certain types may increase inflammation, slow down your brain, or overload your body with toxins. But the good news? Other fish can actually help you stay sharp, strong, and energized. Let's talk about which ones to avoid, and which ones to enjoy daily. Relatable problem: it seems healthy, but maybe you've been trying to eat healthier. You've cut back on red meat, started baking or grilling more. Maybe you've even replaced your weekly steak night with salmon or tuna. But lately, you still feel sluggish. Maybe your joints hurt. Maybe your memory feels cloudy. Or your digestion just isn't what it used to be. You wonder, I'm trying so hard, why isn't it working? Here's something most doctors don't tell you. The type of fish matters a lot. Empathy: you're not alone. If you've been feeling this way, like your health isn't matching your effort, you're not alone. So many older adults are making good choices, but without the right information, even those choices can backfire. That's why today, we're making it simple. Let's start with the 4 types of fish you should never touch if you're over 60. Part 1: 4 fish seniors should avoid. 1. Farmed tilapia. Tilapia is cheap and easy to find. But most tilapia sold in the US is farmed, especially from overseas. And that means low omega-3s, high omega-6s, which increase inflammation, possible antibiotic and pesticide exposure. If you have arthritis, heart issues, or joint pain, tilapia may make it worse. Choose wild-caught alternatives instead. 2. Swordfish. Swordfish is meaty and flavorful, but it's also one of the highest mercury-containing fish out there. As we age, our liver and kidneys don't filter toxins as well as they used to. Mercury builds up, and can affect your memory, coordination, and nervous system. If you're over 60, it's safer to skip swordfish altogether. 3. King mackerel. Mackerel can be healthy, but not all types. King mackerel, in particular, is also high in mercury and heavy metals. That's especially risky for older adults with blood pressure issues or who take medications that interact with metals. If you like mackerel, go for Atlantic or Spanish mackerel instead, lower mercury, same great taste. 4. Canned tuna, in excess. Tuna is convenient, affordable, and tasty. But even light canned tuna can contain mercury, especially when eaten often. Too much can lead to brain fog, fatigue, and even tremors. One can hear and there is okay. But daily tuna sandwiches? Not ideal after 60. Transition, uplifting shift to the positive. Alright, now that we've covered the never list, let's move on to something much more exciting: what you should be eating. These next 4 fish can truly support your aging body, your heart, your brain, your joints, your muscles. And best of all, they taste amazing. Part 2: 4 fish seniors should eat daily, or often. 1. Wild-caught salmon. Salmon is like a multivitamin in fish form. Rich in omega-3s, vitamin D, and protein, it's one of the best choices for anyone over 60. It supports brain health, joint health, and even mood. Choose wild-caught over farmed to avoid dyes and chemicals. Try baking it with lemon and olive oil for a heart-healthy dinner. 2. sardines, in olive oil or water. These tiny fish pack a massive nutritional punch. High in omega-3s. Great source of calcium, yes, even the bones. Low in mercury. They're also affordable and shelf-stable. Add them to toast, salad, or whole grain crackers for a supercharged snack. 3. Rainbow trout. Trout is often overlooked, but it's one of the cleanest, most nutrient-rich fish you can buy. Low in mercury, high in B vitamins, and easy to digest. It's mild in flavor, too, perfect if you're not into fishy tastes. Grill or pan-sear with a little garlic and parsley. 4. Herring. Popular in Northern Europe, herring is a fantastic choice for seniors. It's rich in DHA, a type of omega-3 great for brain health, and contains natural vitamin D. Pickled versions are common, but go for fresh or smoked herring when possible to reduce sodium. A little herring with rye bread and cucumber. That's a powerhouse meal. Reassurance, gentle encouragement. Now, don't worry. This doesn't mean you have to memorize long lists or eat like a nutritionist. It's not about perfection. It's about simple swaps. Choosing wild salmon instead of tilapia. Grabbing sardines instead of canned tuna every now and then. Paying attention to what you eat, not just that you eat fish. And when you start doing that, you might notice fewer aches, clearer thinking, more energy, and a body that feels just a little bit younger. Story, a gentle transformation. Let me tell you about Ellen. She's 73. Lives with her husband, Tom. She always loved seafood, but never paid attention to the type. After a bone scan showed early signs of osteoporosis, her doctor suggested more omega-3s and vitamin D. Instead of pills, Ellen started eating wild salmon twice a week. Added sardines to her lunch twice a week. 6 months later, her follow-up labs showed better vitamin D levels, improved cholesterol. And Ellen said, "I don't know what's in those sardines, but I feel like I'm walking lighter." Closing message. So here's what I want you to remember. You don't have to give up the foods you love. You just have to choose the ones that love you back. Let your meal support your strength. Let your choices nourish your years. And let every bite be a quiet promise to your future self. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for caring about your health, your life, and your energy. Eat wisely. Age boldly. And I'll see you in the next video.